It was at this moment that he knew.
He bucked up.
And then I seen Benny hit up Instagram and was like, yo, add my Snapchat. So boom, I added him on Snap because Snap was popping at the time. And then, you know what I'm saying, we on Snap, and then we you know what I'm saying, we have a conversation on Snap for like a whole month. You know, he don't even know I rap. And mind you, I don't even rap no more. Like, I quit rapping. I told myself by the time I hit 30, I ain't doing this shit no more. And I was already like 29 or some shit, you know what I mean? So I was like, fuck that shit. Long story short, I met him. I asked him, you know what I'm saying, what, you know what I'm saying, how much for the verse? He's like, who's it for? So I was like, yo, it's for me. And he's like, you rap? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, damn, you didn't even tell me. And I'm like, well, shit, nah. Like, I didn't want to be like on some groupie ass shit, you know what I mean? But like, I quit rapping on the cool, but like now, you know what I'm saying, I'm here and shit. And he like, well, it's for you. Shit, charge you X amount of dollars. And I'm like, all right, bet. It was $750. Charge me $750 for the verse. He's like, I usually do $1,500, but I got you $750. I'm like, all right, bet. So I sat on it and I was like, man, $750. Mind you, I got the bread and I was like, damn, but fuck, man, $750. Like, damn. Like,
How long had you stopped rapping at that point? How long had you?
At that point, I started rapping like probably like 2 hours, like 2 years.
Damn.
Yeah, so like but I wasn't rusty because I'm a lyricist. You know what I mean? I'm an artist. Like, this is what I like to do. You know what I mean? Like I write a verse a day. You know what I mean? So he's like $750. So I sat on. I'm like, damn, I don't really want to pay that shit. Like, fuck. So I'm like, man, fuck it. It's gonna be working. This fool about to blow. I'm about to have a song with him. I said, man, that'd be a good look. I said, fuck it. I said, all right. Call him back. I'm like, yo, how much for a video? They're like, 500. I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right, bet. And he's like, and you gotta fly me out. And I'm like, all right. So then I start doing the math. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I'm like, all right. So then he like, I said, fuck it. I pulled the trigger. I'm like, yo, I called him. I FaceTime. I'm like, yo. He's like, yo, what up? I'm like, look, I'm gonna give you the money for the verse. I said, but I ain't paying for nothing after that until you get here. I said, so basically front yourself the money to pay for the ticket and shit. And then when you land, I'll pay you right there.
Did you think you were going to get scammed?
I thought I was. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was. You know what I'm saying? Because this fool's from New York. Like, I'll never see him again. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I'm thinking. Yeah. And I'm like, man, this fool, you know what I'm saying? What if he don't blow like I think he's going to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I can't never really see him. You feel me? So, like, I'm like, fuck it. So I'm like, I'll pay you right when you get here, though, my boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? No bullshit. As soon as you get out the motherfucking car and you see me, we shake hands, I got you. And he's like, all right, I'm going to take your word on that. I'm like, all right, bet. He called me, like, later that day. Like, yo, the plane ticket, $800. He's like, I ain't lying. Look, he sent me a screenshot. I'm like, fuck, $800. So, mind you, I'm $750 for these. I did this shit for the other segment, too, that I was just on. So, this is what I came up with. What I spent on a Benny verse, or for Benny to get here.
35.
Right?
Yeah.
Hold on, but it might be wrong though. Just check it out. So $750, right? Plus $800, right? So we're already at $1,550, right? Hotel, $120. Benny like to smoke good. I wasn't gonna let him come over here and fucking. You know what I'm saying? They spend about $500. They just smoked about $500 easy. They sip lean. That cost me about $500. The video cost me $500. The beat cost me, I think, $250. And then it was $500 for him to get on to be in the video with him. And then recording was another $100. No, that was $150. $150. I didn't add the $500 he asked me to be in to be in his video. Or to be in the video with him, you know what I'm saying? But that's where we're at right now.
Over $4,000. Damn. And you believed in him that much after 2 years. 2 years off from rapping, you were like, I'm willing to do this is what was it worth? Like, what happened when he touched down? You gave him the money, you had it right there?
Yeah, hell yeah. I said, how you want to get paid? He's like, I don't go fuck. And I'm like, shit, bet. Paid him his money. And then we hopped in the studio. We heard the beat. And I remember I remember like my producer was like, "Yo, what are you gonna?" Or one of the producers I used to fuck with that did the Seen It All. Have you heard Seen It All with me and Benny?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so that's the record, right? So
that's your first record back after 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
My first record back. And I wasn't even comfortable. I didn't even like the beat like that. So long story short, my producer, the producer that did Seen It All, he's done shit for 50 Cent. He's done shit for Scarface, for Jadakiss, for Fabulous. He's done a lot of beats. He's from Corpus too. His name is QB The Problem. You can Google him. You know what I'm saying? He's everywhere. But he's like, yo, what you gonna do when he gets here? And I'm like, shit, I don't know. He's like, man, if I were you, it's right when you get here and you hear the beat you want, just start rapping your ass off. And I was like, that's a good idea. He's like, man, that's what I would do. I'm like, all right. So boom, we found a beat. He's like, you like that one? He's like, hell yeah, that shit hard. I was like, all right, cool. And I hit him with like 6 verses in a row. I was just reading them off the phone and I was just in his ear. And he was like,
were these old verses or were these ones that you had written?
Like I said, I always worked on my craft.
Even when you were done. Yeah.
Even when I was done. Like, this is what I do. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I drink a cup of coffee and I vibe. You know what I mean?
That's your morning routine.
That's my morning routine. Every morning. So long story short, I rapped in his ear and then the beat stopped. And then he said, this is exact words. He said, oh shit. He's like, I got to rap today. He's like, I ain't gonna lie, my boy. I thought I was gonna come here, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never you gonna be like that. And I'm like, yeah. I said, he's like, yeah, I got to rap today. Then he went in the corner. He answered a jail call that was like 20 minutes. And I'm hearing him. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna send the money here and I'm gonna send the money there, and then they're gonna get you out of jail. Just relax. And then he got on the song. And he said, I'm at shows and my shooter back home asking for bail money. Like, I was like, damn, like that shit really happened. Like, and I fucked with that shit ever since. I was like, damn.
Damn.
I was like, yeah, homies for real.